Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the student webinar. This is the second session. Today, we have Punita DS from 5th SEM BCA, and she would be presenting on advanced facial recognition using artificial intelligence. Punita?
Yes, sir.
Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Punita.
Yes, go ahead.
Myself, Punita. I'm from 5th SEM BCA. I'm here to explain about how the face can be used as security. That is, my topic is advanced facial recognition using artificial intelligence. As we all know that technology is being growing fastly, so we are not using pen or paper. Instead, we are handling all the things electronically. So, as the growth in electronic transaction, it results in fast and accurate for the users, and it also useful for identification and also authentication. And also in everyday life, security plays an important role. We all have mobile phones, so we will keep security for the phone to we will keep security. So in phones we will keep security like passwords, pins, or patterns. So it is possible we may forget passwords, pins, or patterns. But if we use biometrics, then we will not forget. That means biometric is a unique and it can be measured. It will measure the characteristics of human beings. So the characteristic of human beings cannot be stolen by anyone, and it will not be forgotten also. So biometric is basically a unique and it can be measured the characteristics of human being, and it is automatic to recognize the any person. So there are two types of biometrics we have. That is, first one is physiological and the second one is behavioral. As the name suggests, physiological, that is physical. So it refers to measure the human body, including face, like human body parts like face, fingerprint, hand, iris, DNA. Then the next type is behavioral. It is used to measure unique identity and also the patterns of human activities. What we will do, that is, if we speak, that is one activity, and if we do signature, even that is also an activity. So that is based on the activities, and physiological means it is based on the human body parts. Then we will, as the topic name suggests, artificial intelligence. It is the simulation of human intelligence and simulation of human intelligence in machines and that are programmed to think like humans. That is, machines are being trained to think like humans to do the process or some things. First, we will learn about face recognition. As the name suggests, it will recognize the face of the human. That is, how it will recognize means there are some key points to recognize the face recognition. So it will measure the distance between the eyes or nose, distance between chin and the upper forehead. Like that, it will recognize the face, and it will convert the face into the data. It will store the face recognition into the database. Then it will start the process. And next is fingerprint. In fingerprint, it is the most oldest and most developed types of biometric recognition. As the name suggests, fingerprint, we will use finger for this recognition. And another name also, thumb impression. You will usually know that name. And it will in fingerprint technology, it is easy to capture, and it will identify unique loops in the fingers, and it will produce an image to the biometric template. Then it will compare with the new biometric new fingerprints and the which is stored in the database. Next, we will see the next type is hand recognition. It is used based on the shape of the hand, and it is used for attendance tracking and also for personal verification. And next one is iris recognition. In the human eye, the iris is the colored portion which is of the shape of a ring. In human eye, there will be a ring-like shape that is called the iris. It will be thick thread-like structures, and that is all combined, and that is recognized by the system, and it will store it in the database. After that, it will confirm the identity and the incredible accuracy. Then, if we want to recognize if the person is ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಈಗ ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಐರಿಸ್ ರೆಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಅದೇ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅಂತ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಡೇಟಾಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ದ ಐರಿಸ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ is DNA recognition. It is it is a main form of biometric, and it is mainly used in forensic and healthcare centers. For in criminal cases, they will use in forensic, and it will recognize the part of short tandem repeat sequence in the mitochondria of DNA. Then the next type of biometric is behavioral. In that, first one is keystroke recognition. It is based on the rhythm which is used to type the words. It will use the keywords like if we press each key, that will be stored in the system, and also how much pass between key pressures we will use, and also and letters typed per second, it will also stored in the system. Then it will display and it will stored in the database. Then second one is signature recognition. It is also one type of biometric, and it is measured based on pen pressure, how tightly we will hold, or how inclination, and how speedily we will write the signature, and that and all will be stored in the system. And next one is voice recognition. As the name suggests, voice recognition, we physically speaking, the way of person says something, the movement of variations, tone, accent, modulations in the voice, that and all will be stored in the database. So these are the types of biometrics. And then here I am using only face recognition, because why do we choose face recognition over other? I can explain other also, but I am explaining here only face recognition. Why I am explaining face recognition only means there are some key points. It offers non-contact process. That means no need of touching. In fingerprint technology, we need to keep the finger in machine, then it will recognize. But in this pandemic situations like corona, it is helpful using face recognition, and it also provides fast and accurate results. It gives result in within seconds, and it gives accurate results. and it does not require an expert to interpret comparison results, and it does not require any human to compare the result if the person is same or not, like that. Next is, we have so many algorithms, but here algorithms like eigenface algorithm, Fisher face algorithm, and linear discriminant analysis. But here I'm using local binary pattern histogram. Why I'm using local binary pattern histogram means it is easy to understand by everyone, and it is the oldest technology, and it is used and it is determined by local features of the face, that is distance between the eyes, nose, like that, all facial features it will take. Then it works based on the LBP operator, and it will divide the face into matrix form. Basically, we have 2 cross 2 matrix, 3 cross 2, but here we use 3 cross 3 matrix. Then after converting image to the 3 cross 3 matrix, the values are compared by the value of the central pixel. Then the binary pattern code will be produced. After that, after converting binary number into the decimal code, the LBP code will be obtained. Let's see the flowchart. Even LBPH is very easy to understand because it is a step-by-step process, so we can easily understand this algorithm. So first step is start. We will start the program. Then we will input an image of the person. Then it will divide face into the blocks or pixels. Each block is called pixel, and each pixel calculates its histogram values. Then it will combine histogram into a single histogram. That is, it will divide grid X and grid Y. Grid X is called number of cells in horizontal row, and grid Y is number of cells in vertical column. So it will concatenate, and it will produce a single histogram. Then the face of the image will be obtained, and it will be stored in the database. So we are training the system to, and also we are storing the data in the database. So then it will produce a recognition result, and then it will end the program. So here we will see LBPH analysis. After getting each pixel, we will calculate the threshold values. Then each threshold values will be compared with the central pixel value to convert it to the binary number. And after converting to the binary number means it is expressed in the base in the form of base 2, that binary numbers, it takes the values 0 and 1, and then it will convert it to the decimal number. It is also a base 10 number. It takes values from 0 to 9. Let's see the working of LBPH, how the LBPH algorithm will work. First, we will input the image. Already we have trained the system, and we have stored the images of the persons in the database. So we are working how it will work when the system takes the image of the person. So first it will take the image. When we input if it scans the image, then it will convert it into 3 cross 3 matrix form. Then it will divide it into pixel form. Each pixel, there will be 3 cross 3 means 9 pixels. Then it will convert, each pixel will be converted to the threshold value. The threshold value is converted based on the light color present in the each pixel. If it has light color, then it will be more value for threshold. If it has a dark color, then it will give 50. You can see here light white color, we can see 200 value it has given, and for dark color it has given 50. So like that, it will produce threshold value for all the pixels. Then it will compare middle central pixel value will be compared with the other 8 pixel values. So here the threshold value is 90. So if 90 is less than 200, so the value is given as 1. It will convert to the binary value. If the threshold value is greater than the other value, it will produce 0. If the threshold value is less than other pixel value, then it will produce 1. So here in third box, we can see it has converted the threshold values to the binary values. Then it will convert to the decimal values. This is how it will convert binary to decimal. After converting binary to decimal, it will provide an LBP result. The second image is after converting binary to decimal, it will show the LBP result as such. Then it will convert the histogram, that means graph for LBP results, that is converted by the number of cells in horizontal, that is grid X, that is shown in separate histogram graph. Then the number of cells on vertical, that is grid Y, that is shown in separate histogram graph. Then both histogram graphs will be concatenated and that will be stored in one form. Then that will be stored in the database. This is how the image will be stored in the database. So here I will show you how we will input the image and how it will display if it is stored in database or not. This is the main page, and where it will scan the image of a person. First it will scan, then it will search in the database whether the photo image is there or not. If the image is present, then the scanning process happens. If the selected image is present, then it will search for an image in database. If it is matched, then it will display the image, that is matched image. Then the stored image in the database will be given with a file name and also a image size. If the image is not found, then it will show that scan is completed. There is no images to display. This is the process of how LBPH works, and it is easy to understand by everyone. So this is the explanation of LBPH algorithm. Then the pros of facial recognition, that is advantages of facial recognition. First and main thing is it is automatic. That is no need of anyone to operate that system. So it is automatic. It will do it by itself. Then security, it gives more security than the passwords or pins. Then non-contact, no need of touching the device or anything. In this situation, it is very useful. And high speed, it will give the result within seconds. So it is very high speed and high accuracy. It is very consistent, and it is very it will be very clarity and consistency, that is called high accuracy. And we will see applications of face recognition. It is used in mobile platforms, like in mobile platforms, like recently in Facebook, it has been used to tag the friends. If I put image with photos with my friends, then it will select the photo and it will display the names to tag that person. So this is main advantage. And ID verification. ID verification, it is used in Aadhaar cards and voter IDs. If Aadhaar card and voter ID's data, that and all will be stored in database. If they recognize the person face, and if they scan that, then we may get Aadhaar card and also voter ID scan copies. Then Face ID, in Apple phones, they have introduced the face lock for mobile. So it is easy to use that instead of using passwords. And deployment in security services, and also it is used in healthcare centers. Yeah, if patients come, they should be keep track of their disease and what they have given treatment, that and all. But uh, uh, if you have they can ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಡೇಟಾಬೇಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಕೆ ಒಂದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಫೈಲ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಫೈಲ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕಳ್ದೋದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅದು ಡೇಟಾಬೇಸ್ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಏನ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಡೇಟಾಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ if they scan the face, then they will get all the details about that patient. So it is very useful in healthcare sector also. And in airports for checking or checkout, if any criminals are trying to escape, so if they put criminal photos in database, if they scan the photos of all the customers, then they can easily find culprits. They cannot move from one country to another country. And also it can be used in marketing and retail places. Even it has some disadvantages also, like image size and quality. It may vary little bit, it may vary image size and quality of the image, and the processing may take some time. And also change of hairstyles. If he has long hairs while storing image in database, but if he has no hairs after when he comes to scan that photo, then it may take some time. Then identical twins, if they are both similar, then also it will take some disadvantage. So if you overcome all these disadvantages, then face recognition will be a technology that can provide many benefits. Even it can provide economy for companies. If they provide more software applications, then it will be more economy to them. And these are going to have the widespread application in future environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Punita. It was a pleasant.
Thank you, sir.
It was a pleasant topic and a very informative presentation as well. Any student, anybody wishes to ask the questions? Anybody has any questions? You can put it in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and you can ask the questions. Okay, fine. So thank you so much. So we expect the other students also to take part in this webinar. The upcoming webinars will be announced very soon. So this platform is especially meant for the students. We request the students who are interested to provide the webinar to give their names. So we will see in the next webinar. Thank you.